bowler. What you'll be able to see when Asif Sheikh is batting is you will see all three stumps. When Rohit Paudel is on strike, you're barely seeing the off stump. So there you saw all three stumps. Maybe just a little bit of leg stump covered up by the back leg of Asif Sheikh. But when Paudel's on strike, he's well across his stumps. And what that tends to make bowlers think is he's an LBW candidate. I'll pin him LBW. So they bowl a little bit straighter. But as Steve Smith and Jonathan Trott have shown bowlers for decades and thousands of runs, their hand-eye coordination is that good they just don't miss, or they very rarely miss. And then when they bowl that line, that's the one Paudel would have whipped away for 4, I think. Whereas Sheikh, because he's got a different approach, he'll be more profitable through the offside. Paudel will be stronger through the leg.
Yeah, I would also like to add one more batsman, a world-class batsman in that top 2 list, Virat Kohli. If the ball coming round the wicket by the left-hander, he will also do the same as Rohit Paudel is doing. Just coming across the stumps, he would have flicked every ball on the middle stump to the boundary. He always trusts his hand-eye coordination. A slower ball, nicely played with soft hands for a single. This is what these two batsmen should do. If they're a boundary ball, they can hit it. If there's not, just play with soft hands, rotate the strike, just frustrate the bowlers.
Yeah, Kohli's a great shout. Actually, how have we left him? Have I forgotten about him? He's the king of that, King Kohli. But also for Nepal, this is a really good examination of the technique that could be tested if they did get to a final against Oman. They can't play Oman in the semis, obviously, in the same group. But if Oman won their semi and Nepal won theirs, Bilal Khan around the wicket, in the death overs in particular, will be a similar test. Paudel says, no, Asif Sheikh, go back. They won't get a run off the overthrow. We will have a change in commentary after this. I'll bid you adieu for the moment. It's 30 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual-channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Okay, boys. In this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Whirling. Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट whirling नै हो.
This is the fastest.
And Asif Sheikh, Purtal gone for 2, and Bhim Sharkey played that very poor shot, gone for 6. And I would like to invite Sharad Biswakar here in the commentary box. Good morning, Sharad.
Good morning, Parish. Good morning to everyone listening to us around the world. It's Nepal versus Qatar today. Having a good morning, Parish. How is it going for you?
Yeah, I'm having a very good morning. A bit hazy day. It was a bright sunny morning, but it turns out to be a hazy day. We were talking about the approach to play against the left arm round the wicket with the new ball. We've seen 2 different approaches from Rohit Paudel and Asif Sheikh. What would have been your approach? You have batted at number 3, at number 4, and batted in the middle order as a finisher for your team, for the national side. That's driven down the ground, straight to mid-off, but a single taken by these 2 batsmen. They are quick in between the wickets. Yeah, coming back to that approach, what would your approach be?
Well, it's about knowing your game, Parish, knowing what your strengths are. If you know your game well and you know the bowler's angle and the kind of balls he's bowling at you, you can use that to your advantage and have some tactical plans against them. I was enjoying your discussion with Lenny about the approaches you can have, and see Asif and Rohit completely different in their approach but equally effective in their own ways. I would love to bat around the middle stump. In such an angle coming in, it's very difficult to get an LBW for the bowler, so you cover the stumps, play with the angle in the leg side if the ball is not going away from you. Yeah, I like the approach what Rohit is taking against the left arm seamers, covering the stumps, and he's very good with his hands, plays under the eyes. How about you, Parish? How would you like to go against left arm seamers coming around the wicket?
Yeah, if the left arm seamers are getting the ball come into you from around the wicket, my approach, like I said, a little bit open left shoulder, my front shoulder, and I would exactly like what Asif is doing. I'll have an approach like that. I'll trust my skills. I'll trust my hand-eye coordination. In the meantime, a very quick single taken by these two batsmen. Yeah, that will be my approach. And the other thing is, if they're bowling a very tight line and then bowling outside the offside and bringing the ball into you, I would just shuffle around the crease just to disrupt their length and line. That is always what I used to do. If the ball was swinging away, I used to bat outside the crease to cover the swing. If they were bowling back of the length, I would go a bit into the crease and bat. You have to have a different approaches to different style of bowling. And one thing I forgot, Sharad, you also opened the batting for Nepal as well.
Yeah, I've been actually all over the place from number 1 to 7. Yeah, but enjoyed every bit of it. As you can see, the ball coming in. Asif trying to play against the angle. It's looking good. Asif has got a nice start. It's 8 overs done. Nepal are 32 for 2.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफबॉय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
14 and wicket taking bowler Gan Buddhika 4 overs 17 for 2. The first 2 wickets taken by him, Kushal Bhurtel and Bhim Sharkey. Ikramala is going to continue from the Chobar and a very tight bowling by these two bowlers. Tried a pull shot, Rohit Podel couldn't get hold of it, straight to the bowler. Yeah, we were talking about approaches for different kind of bowling attack and different angles as well. I think both these batsmen, they have different approaches to both different left arm bowlers bowling around the wicket, and both are effective. They are trusting their hand-eye coordination, they are trusting their skills. This was close to his body, cut it away, a bit of a half stop by the fielder at backward point. The ball rolling towards the boundary, stops it. 2 runs taken by Rohit Podel. That was a very good shot by Rohit. It was very close to his body, just played it late, let the ball come to him, and a very good effort. He surely stopped 2 runs for his team.
Yes, Parish, very well played there by Rohit. As you can see, to tell you, he practices that shot for hours and hours. I've seen him practicing those cut shots, those pull shots, sweep shots. He's a hard worker and it's coming into good effect.
Yeah, you can again see he's just coming across the stumps to cover the line of the ball and played that backward defense to perfection. Yeah, talking about Rohit Podel, what an asset to have in your team. The captain, he doesn't give it away. That is what the former coaches has said. He's always relaxed at the crease. He looks very concentrated in his batting as well. The ball, there was an off cutter by the left arm seamer. The ball just stopped and turned in the pitch.
Yeah, that was a nice change there by Ikramullah. That stuck a bit in the wicket. Rohit probably not expecting that. We have a few questions coming in for the commentary panel. There's Arun Burathoki saying, why are Bhim and Bhurtel playing the similar shot to get out last few matches? That's a big shout, probably going down with the angle. What do you think, Parish? Is it overconfidence or too much pressure?
Yeah, it's actually, I think it's too much pressure rather than overconfident. Yeah, we could see that they were a bit tentative in playing the shots in the initial stages. Let's say for the first few overs, like Bhurtel did. He didn't time the ball. He did straight towards the fielder. This was definitely the angling down the leg side. Yeah, this is what Rohit Paudel should think about. If he comes across the stumps, if the ball is full, that's a very good shot. Beautifully done behind square. There's a fielder at sweeper cover. Asif Sheikh. He's a very classical batsman. Asif, a perfect opening batsman for me.
Absolutely, Paresh. Shies of your playing days for sure. The way he times the ball, and you can see some supporters coming in with the Nepal flag. It's 9 overs done. Nepal are 37 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Buddhika to continue with his 5th over and the last over of the first power play. Again the ball angling in. A very smart batting by Rohit Paudel, just covering the stumps and playing it late. That is the key to a batsman in some sort of a wicket, when the ball is hurrying to you or it's a bit stopping to you. That is why Kushal Bhurtel was out. The ball stopped on him. He played it a bit early. Rohit Paudel never plays it early. He just waits for the ball, let the ball come to him. He plays it right under his eyes. That is why he's been so successful till now.
That's a quick single taken, easily made. Yeah, the big change I have seen in Rohit, seeing him in the past few years, is that he's very stable in the crease while playing his shots now, Paresh. Whereas you could see him probably a bit overbalanced, or yeah, also he has matured a lot in the last few years since he's been the captain. He's taken the mantle upon himself, playing those responsible innings, and you can see he's already got a start of 17 for his team.
Yeah, even before he was named the captain, he used to play good innings for his club or for his province, and he's definitely matured in his batting. He looks very comfortable at the crease. That is more important for a batsman. You should be very comfortable in the crease. You should just read the pace of the wicket, assess the wicket very quickly as you enter the pitch. That is what Rohit Paudel does these days. And the key to his success is he just plays it late. He has a very good balance.
That's well played. Played with soft hands right in the gap. Picks up another run. There are questions coming in by Sagar. He's asking, why are we struggling with the left arm over? Can't they stay out from the crease? Or third guard sit square, play leg side if they stay out. I didn't get what the question was, but yeah, any suggestions, Paresh? Playing against left arm over, as we discussed earlier.
That is an option to just tuck them in. Yeah, that is an option, just batting outside the crease just to cut that angle. LBW comes out of play if you do that, but the ball will hurry onto you. Different batsmen have different approaches to play different angles, so it's not necessary to do all the batsmen to approach similarly. The different batsmen have their different styles of batting. That is what these two are doing. Rohit Paudel has a different approach to play the left arm seamer from around the wicket, and Asif Sheikh has a different approach. I might have a different approach. Sharad may have a different approach. So it all varies on the batsman.
Yeah, but the approach what's needed is the approach needed what the team requires from you. understanding the situation and playing accordingly as well. Technique is in one place and it's a no ball given. That probably will be a free hit.
Yeah, I bet that's a front foot no ball. In the last ball, the sweeper cover was brought inside the circle. I must say it's a very good captaincy by Mohammad Rizlan, the captain of Qatar. From the first over, he has that third man fielder inside the circle. Let's look at this. Oh, it's a very big no ball. That's a very big no ball. Free hit to Asif Sheikh. And talking about the captaincy of Mohammad Rizlan, from the first over, he has his third man fielder inside the circle and the finding fielder inside the circle. And that is justified by the bowlers bowling a very tight line and length to the batsman. There was a deep square leg and the sweeper cover. Very good captaincy by Rizlan.
It could be a good approach if you have a defensive mindset, I feel, Parish, because with the new ball doing a bit, that's a kind of defensive approach without a wicket taking one for my liking. Probably they don't want to chase a big total and they just want to keep the Nepal team under 300. That could be the approach, is it?
Yeah, that is what Rizlan talked about in the toss. Now there's you can change the field because Rohit Paudel took a run. There's a long off in place. Free hit. That's a wide. Yet again a free hit. That was smart bowling, but went a bit wider. The length was perfect, but the line was wrong by Buddhika. Outside off stump Yorker, but went a bit away. Asif Sheikh wanted to hit that over mid-on. We cannot see a boundary fielder on the on side. There's a long off. That's it. Over mid-on. The ball running towards the boundary. 4 runs. It was not timed, but the result is a boundary.
Yeah, got bottom of the bat there, Asif. Yeah, just a ball short of length. Played with the angle. Asif looking to hit over the mid wicket, and rightly so.
That is what I was talking about. Just open your left shoulder to play that angling ball. You open his leg. That is why he got that swing off the bat. 10 overs gone. The first power play is off. Nepal 46 for 2.
Beam, we only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. Do you have 1 month? I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुहोस् दुवैजनालाई एक महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्सक्रिप्सन पाउनुहोस् Whirling River offer.
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Pump rub chu?
हो लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Man, deep sweeper cover. Oh, it's a short ball. A good short ball bowled by Ikramullah.
That seemed to have jumped from back of the length. As you can see, that went almost carried to the shoulder high into the keeper. They're putting some extra effort there, as you can see from Ikramullah. Rohit trying to guide it towards the third man region, probably not expecting that much of height.
Nicely guided down to third man. Yeah, talking about the last bouncer, that was very accurate. It surprised Rohit Paudel as well, and in also the keeper, he took it in front of his eyes. Look at this again. Look at the keeper jumping around. Good pace by Ikramullah. Aggressive bowling.
See the crowd slowly building up with the play cards of 4s and 6s. Yeah, they would expect that throughout the day. Decent start by Nepal. 47 for 2 in 10 overs.
That was a bit slow after pitching. Yeah, it's a decent start for Nepal after losing that 2 quick wickets. Kushal Bhurtel and Bhim Sharkey back in the hut in the first under for 5 overs. The partnership is building up between Rohit Paudel and Asif Sheikh. Talking about the field set from the initial stage for Qatar. Even though there were no catching position, they were able to take 2 early wickets. Nicely driven away, but straight to the fielder there. You can see that the ball is not going through. It's just holding his pace. If you use your shoulder and your hip, the fast bowlers, you can extract that bounce and pace. Smart bowling by Ikramullah.
Most certainly into his 6th over. It's looking dangerous, Ikramullah as well. He's bowled economically, Parish. Doing a good job for his team.
Yeah, winning the toss and electing to bowl first. The bowlers have justified the decision by the captain. Yeah, he said that if we could restrict Nepal under 260, that is quite chaseable. And talking about Rohit, he said that it's just the first power play, that the first 10 overs, 8 or 10 overs, that the openers had to stay there, and after that it's a run feast. But Kushal Bhurtel and Bhim Sharkey, they're already back in the hut. That's very good line and length by Ikramullah. Bowled his 6th over, just for 19 runs, 11 gone, Nepal 47 for 2.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
For selection of shot that was not needed at that time, gone for 6. Rohit on 19 and Ashif on 16. Nepal 47 for 2 in 11 overs. A good build up by these two batsmen. Always Ahmad is the new bowler from the Pavilion end. He has played 2 matches. His economy rate is also good. Yet to take a wicket in this tournament, the ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. Left arm orthodox. How often we see 1 or 2 left arm orthodox in each team in the associate and in world cricket as well.
So Rohit and Asif building up a small partnership. Looking good, both of them. Yeah, they are short of, I wouldn't say short of runs, but definitely they would like to make a big contribution for the team today before going to the important semi-finals. And that's 4 runs, slightly pitched up. Rohit made full use of it. And it's another boundary for him.
Rohit Paudel at his best. Look at this. A gentle loosener by the bowler, and Rohit hits it down to extra cover for 4 runs. What a beautiful cover, and look at the balance of his body. Look at the stability as well. All there for Rohit Paudel. A shorter one, played it off the back foot down to sweeper cover. Yeah, talking about Rohit, moves to 24 of 28. Very gloomy out there in the center. The sun is gone. There's a fog and the air pollution covering the ground.
So it's Asif on strike now. Has been a little short of runs in the last 3-4 ODIs of scores of 0-1 and 0 against UAE, Malaysia and Oman in the last 3 games. Yeah, he has got a good start in this game. Hope he makes. He's looking good for a big one for sure as he clips that away, running away to the fine leg. Well stopped before the boundary by Ikramullah.
Yeah, football skills shown by Ikramullah. No wonder the FIFA World Cup was held in Qatar in 2022. Nicely flicked off his hips, off his pads rather, by Asif Sheikh moves to 18. A good partnership building up here between these two batsmen. Nice bowling, right on the money. The ball just dipping down onto the batsman. A good flight, a good pace for the left arm orthodox. Yet again a good bowling by him. After 12, Nepal 54 for 2.
Okay, boys, in this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्ड नै हो.
This is the fastest.
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा.
Ikramullah with his 7th over of his spell. We never see a bowler bowling his first straight on 7th over in his first spell. He looks to be very fit and he's doing very well. As nicely driven on the rise by Rohit Paudel, but there's a fielder, there's a boundary rider on the offside sweeper cover. You're talking about this, the last shot. It was so easy by Rohit Paudel.
Yeah, he has got beautiful hands, Parish. Very stable while hitting the ball. It's not a big mover of his feet, but trusts his hands. Yeah, beautiful to watch both of these batsmen actually. And Asif, I think, is one of those Look at the way he times the ball. Reminds of your batting for sure, Paresh. I have not seen a better timer of the ball after you. After so many years, we have got one.
Thank you very much, Swaraj, for the compliment. And I haven't seen a perfect batsman as you were, and you still are, for Nepal. A good finisher, a good stabilizer in the middle overs, a good starter when you play at number 3. Played with soft hand. This is Rohit Paudel at his best.
Absolutely. He's gonna take this game till the end, Rohit. He will be looking to build up that partnership, keep playing. You can see the Nepal's dugout, Gyanendra Bonla giving some tips to the youngsters.
We don't see this often. Gyanendra Malla and Karan Gracie, the two senior pros, with a beep on. And you can see behind Pratish GC, Akash Gupta, the assistant coach. Oh, that's pulled away. Oh, straight to the fielder. That was timed so well. It went straight to the fielder. The fielder didn't have to move. 3rd wicket down for Nepal. It was Mohammad Tanveer, the catch taker. A good strike for Qatar. Let's look at the replay again. He got the hold of it, but look at the fielder. He didn't have to move an inch. It was straight down his throat. Unlucky Asif Sheikh. Qatar strikes again with their 3rd. Asif has to depart for 19. Nepal 57 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Is this one of those Monty balls created by Monty Desai?
Absolutely, Paresh. But not surprising to see him being sent up the order with the form he is in. Sompal in the last game struck 63 runs for his team. Yeah, he is one of those all-rounders for sure. We have such a batting lineup, Paresh. You can send anyone from number 1 to 10 in any place in the order according to the situation.
Yes, very rightly said, Sharad. And the innings that he played against Oman, that was also under pressure that he played that. Kushal Malla was going good from the other end, and he came in. Let's look at the wicket, the last wicket to fall of Asif Sheikh. He timed the ball very well, but unlucky, straight to the fielder. The fielder didn't have to move an inch down his throat. A credit goes to the captain and the bowler. The ball, Ikramullah bowled, and good captaincy as well by Rizlan. Guided down to third man. Off the mark, Sompal Kami. Yeah, you can see the positiveness in the batsman, and you can see the Nepal dressing room. They are not worried, a bit dodgy, I must say. You can see Monty Desai behind the table there. The youngster Kushal Surya Tamang is also there, left arm orthodox. And look at the wickets to fall. First wicket to go on 3, the second on 9, and the third on 57. Owais Ahmad is going to continue from the pavilion end. 13 overs gone, Nepal 58 for 3. A good time to break the partnership between Rohit Paudel and Asif Sheikh by Qatar, and Qatar dugout looks very relaxed. Why wouldn't they be? They've taken 3 wickets already inside 15 overs.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route.
Try to guide that again down to third man, Sompal Kami, but straight to short third. Yeah, this is what Sompal Kami does in the first 4 or 5 is when he's in, he just tries to maneuver the ball around, try to take singles, and mind you, he's very quick between the wickets as well. Nicely tossed it up. I think there was an edge there. The bowler was very frustrated there. Well, it'll be very interesting to see the replay. It was tossed up outside the off stump. Yes, I think there was a definite deflection.
Yes, seems like it. Was a very good attempt by Imal. Sompal looking where the ball was going, probably giving an indication it was an edge, or it could have hit the pitch as well with his bat. Paresh, you can see, yeah, you can see a big deflection. Definite chance if it's hit the bat. Taking his time, Sompal.
Yeah, that was smart bowling by Owais, bowling outside the off stump. And you can see that a slight deflection. You can see, oh, look at the ball. He's so frustrated and in a bit of anger there. Smart bowling by him, just lobbing the ball up. Is that out? No, says the umpire. I don't think it was hitting the bat. I think it hit the pad. And if they were appealing for LBW, I don't think so. It was going down the leg side.
That was pretty close to the gloves. Oh yeah, it looked as if it has clipped the flap of the gloves. Not sure. There's a big appeal by the bowler and keeper, as you can see. Yeah, the game is turning a bit. Momentum towards the Qatar team at the moment. They are into the game. Need to fight hard. Nepal team.
Yeah, good bowling by Owais, creating problems for the batsman. You can see the Qatar dugout very much relaxed. Yeah, Sompal Kami, he doesn't have to play those kind of shots, taking risk. He can just play out the good overs. Still more overs to bat on. This was going down to the leg side, rightfully so, given as a wide. I think Owais was going for a glory ball. to pitch outside the leg stump and turning that ball, but didn't turn, went with the arm. At the moment, Qatar right on top. And another good ball, a dot ball to end the over. 14 overs has been bowled. Nepal 59 for 3.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual-channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable quality में number 1.
Ikramullah to continue with his 8th over of his first spell. 8 overs on a trot. Look at Rohit Paudel, so elegant on his offside, elegantly coming in the front foot, driving that on the rise.
Yeah, onto his 8th over, probably with the slight cloud cover, as you can see. Qatar team expecting to take that advantage. As you know, Ikramullah has bowled very well in this tournament, has picked up 6 wickets already. The previous 3 matches. And that's a short one again. Falls short to the fine leg region. Attempting the same ball he bowled to Asif.
Yeah, this time around Sompal Kami just rolling his wrist on the shot. That is why the ball went down on the ground, didn't go up in the air. Look at that roll of the wrist, just to control the shot, not going in the air. Nicely done by Sompal Kami, and that was a very aggressive bowling by Ikramullah. The short ball has taken a wicket, and he's trying for another one. Good attacking bowling. A slower ball to Rohit Paudel, nicely picked.
Nice variations there by Ikramullah. Big responsibility over Rohit to get a big score for his team and for himself. It's not short of runs, Paris, but the consistent batting he has shown in the last couple of years, you'd expect he's up for a good score today.
Yeah, this pull shot was also controlled by Rohit Paudel, hitting it down to the ground, not hitting it up in the air, rolling his wrist towards the bat. Yeah, good competition between Ikramullah and the Nepali batters, I must say, not an individual one. And look at the spectators. They will be here in numbers later in the afternoon. A good short ball again. He's mixing his length, he's mixing his pace, he's mixing his line. Smart bowling, a good fast bowling we have seen here.
Absolutely. Talking about left arm seamers, we have one in our team as well, in Nepal team. That's Pratish GC Paresh, still very early days in his career.
Another short ball, this time a bit slower, I think, slower bouncer ball by Ikramullah. A good over comes to an end after 15. Nepal 61 for 3.
दादा बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual-channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Litmus cable quality में number 1 होने को राज हो advanced German technology. Litmus cable.
Shout. Off, caught behind. A bit of a fumble there by the bowler.
Yes, Paresh, bit of cloud cover, as you can see in the sky. But hopefully the rain gods will stay away. Is that punch down by Sompal?
Yes, this is what Sompal Kami must do for his team. Just nudge the ball around. He takes singles and doubles. They are very quick between the wickets. Just built up a partnership again. It was building up with Asif Sheikh. Oh, again trying for a cheeky shot. Yes, gets an edge. Rohit is not impressed with the decision, but he has to go.
Yeah, trying to late cut that ball, Rohit. Not sure. He got an edge by judging by his reactions. He's not one of those guys who will give you an impression. It's very tough to, yeah, it looked as if there was a gap between bat and ball. Tough one to say. No ultra edge here to touch that one. Good catch. Big wicket for the Qatari team. Rohit goes for 27. Nepal are 62 for 4 and it's time for drinks.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
हो लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नूडल्स सित्तैमा.
Okay boys, in this pitch what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it coach. Who's the fastest? Whirling. Okay, whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो.
This is the fastest.
Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola. Title sponsor
Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Hygiene partner
तपाईलाई सुरक्षा दिन्छ World's #1 selling germ protection soap brand.
Internet partner
छिटो बनेकै WorldLink.
Uplifting partner 10 countries, 24 matches. Live from TU and Mulpani ground. Watch live on YouTube on OSR Sports. Bajaj Pulsar presents ACC Men's Premier Cup. Hygiene partner Lifebuoy. Internet partner WorldLink. Uplifting partner Coca-Cola.
But this Qatari bowling attack is causing more than a few problems right now. And a big wake-up call. Awais Ahmed, slow left armer it was, who picked up the big wicket of Rohit Paudel, who's just getting into a bit of a habit of getting to 20 or 30 and getting out. He'll want to shake that, looking ahead to the knockout games, to the semi-finals and potentially a final. There's Mala to the crease, and he's going to have to rebuild for Nepal. I've got Sharad Vasakar alongside me. Sharad, real wake-up call here for Nepal.
Yeah, as you can see, Rohit trying to use the pace of the bowler. Yeah, he was not even looking at the umpire. But there was a big appeal by the keeper. He was pretty sure.
Interesting one, isn't it? There didn't look to be any deflection to me. It's actually the first I've seen. I didn't see it live because I was coming up the stairs as it happened. But just looking back at that replay there, the slips angle would be an interesting one, wouldn't it? To see if there was any contact made at all. Down the leg side will be signalled as a wide. Powdle tends to be a pretty honest young man. This is the angle we want. He seemed disappointed. Was there anything on this? Not for me.
A big shot by the bowler and keeper. Yeah, Rohit looked disappointed there. It's 16 overs done. Nepal are 64 for 4.
हो लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Okay, boys, in this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Whirling. Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो.
This is the fastest.
Qatar very much playing the role of party poopers, spoilers, whatever way you want to describe it. They haven't won a match yet in this tournament, and they are determined to pick up their first victory today. Amir Farouk is going to come into the attack. It's another one of this battery of left arm pacers. We always talk about Nepal as being the home of left arm spin. Is Qatar the home of left arm pace? They don't have any right arm quicks.
Yeah, seems like that, isn't it? So it's Amir who comes in. As the photojournalist, you could see getting a good shot of the game going on.
Yeah, a bit of a shout out to those photographers, because you wouldn't believe how hard they work. Sajan Lamachani, the official Cricket Association of Nepal photographer, he's in the bottom right there. Subasu Mungain, the excellent photojournalist, very good written journalist too. We've seen him cover Nepali cricket all around the world, and the dedication these guys give, because it's not just the cricketing hours. These photos, then they go back and edit them and process them, and they work hard hours in the evenings. As Mala starts to show that he is not going to count to 10 balls, he's not going to use that new mantra. So credit to every one of them working so hard. AJ as well, the official Asian Cricket Council photographer. And those photos have been all around the world. We've seen them in the Arab news in Saudi Arabia. We've seen them in the national newspaper in the UAE. Basically every single paper here in Nepal. There's too many to mention. The Kathmandu Post et al. And all of the coverage they provide, we're really grateful for. So thank you, team. We know you've been capturing some excellent images. Nicely played. Fully in control of that shot. Won't get to the boundary. In fact, will just be a single. Now, Kushal Malla, we've really only seen him play one way since this kind of real return to form, since that trip to the Pakistan Junior League. Will he find another gear, or is he just going to play the way he plays, whatever the situation? Nepal are in real trouble here. If that 66 for 4 became 66 for 5, it's a long way back.
He knows just one way, and that's the way he bats. Bats aggressive. He's not going to hang around. When you see him hanging around, that's danger signs. That's the indication that he might get out early. But good to see that intent shown in the last ball. Yeah, he's going to play his game.
Strokes like that sum up why he's such an exciting prospect. He's absolutely smoked that. He's drilled it to mid-on. Such was the ferocity that it was hit with. It's cannoned off the fielder. He picks up a single. This is a ball striker of a quality that you do not see often in associate cricket. And the reason why he is a world-class ball striker, that's how good this youngster is. If he can stay grounded, which I think he will because of his character, the sky is the limit for Kushal Malla. It really is. And it could be a good little combination, this, the experience and the calmness of Sampal Kami, and then the audacious stroke play of Kushal Malla. They're going to need to put on a partnership here. Nepal are in big trouble.
Yeah, they surely have to. We still have Dipendra Singh Airi and Arif Sheikh to come. Karan Casey, Gulshan Jha, a big batting lineup down the order as well. But yeah, these two would look to at least make a small partnership going for Team Nepal.
Interesting to see Kami up the order. He's good between the wickets too, so he'll pick up a couple here. Interesting, the throw went to Kushal Malla's end. Qatar know how important his wicket is. 17th over is being bowled at 69 for 4.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
अब हरेक 2.25 लिटर स्प्राइट सँग 2 PM अकबरे चिकन नुडल्स सित्तैमा.
Provided by our drone camera, sponsored by the team at DAFA News. You're watching live coverage of the 1xBat ACC Men's Premier Cup 2023. It's the final day of the group stages, and what a group stages it's been. It's come all the way down to this to decide the semi-final spots. Nepal, they may already be there. Malla is gone. He lives by the sword, and this time he dies by it. It's a very sharp catch. Owais Ahmed has held on to a really good one. It was there to be hit, but drilled back at the left arm spinner. He was taking a very good catch, even a nod of appreciation from Malla.
That was hit fiercely, but just stuck his hands out and taken nicely Owais. That was a hard hit. Never easy to take off their own bowling. Malla goes for 3. Nepal are 69 for 5.
Beam, we only have 1 day left. Focus, man.
No, coach. We have 1 month. You have 1 month. I have 1 month. I have sent my referral. No, please check it once.
Whirling River गर्नुस् दुवैजनालाई 1 महिना फ्री इन्टरनेट र नेट टिभी सब्स्क्रिप्सन पाउनुस्. Whirling River offer.
Alright guys, don't worry. We have 1 month. Let's do this.
Big trouble for Nepal, and Arif Sheikh, it's going to be to the crease. There is lots of batting today because Gulshan Jha will probably be all the way down at number 9 if Dipendra Singh Airi is at 8. If Nepal were looking for a test, they've got one. They've managed to conspire to find a way to lose regular wickets. Qatar have bowled well, but potentially a few errant strokes, particularly Bim Sharkey's, that will be a real talking point. You could maybe even say Asif Sheikh's, even though he hit that puller hook shot pretty well, caught down at fine leg. And then Kushal Malla, thanks to an excellent catch, and it really was a sharp catch. He's been dismissed early to put Nepal in all sorts of bother. Monty Desai's era has been full of nothing but success. 11 wins from 12 in Cricket World Cup League 2, unbeaten in the ACC Men's Premier. There's been plenty of wobbles in that period, plenty of fight backs needed. Can they do it again? Can they fight back again? Or are we going to see defeat here and a real wobble before the semi-finals?
Yes, bit of spot of bother there, Team Nepal at the moment, but yeah, they have done this before. They have faced these situations before as well and come out of it. Would expect the kind of game Arif and Sompal can play with lot of experience. These both have gained playing throughout last couple of years for Nepal. They hang around for a few overs. They can definitely take Nepal out of this tough times.
It might be a real time to adjust the sights of a target. Whilst Mala's there, anything was possible. With him gone, and Sompal and Arif Sheikh, both very competent and capable batters. But the reality is that 300 plus is very unlikely now. That was nearly half a chance. Cammy's hit it pretty well, but it was at a catchable height. Just went wide of the extra cover fielder. Awais Ahmed thought he had his third. You just see it on this angle here. Maybe just a couple of yards to the left of the diving extra cover. End of the over. 72 for 5.
Dada, बाहिर भाइरस छ
नडराउ मात्र पम्प रब छु गर्दियो भाइरसलाई
पम्प रब छु
हो लाइफबोय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज हो एडभान्स जर्मन टेक्नोलोजी लिटमस केबल क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1
and all four left armers. A real rarity, you see that in any cricketing 11 really. They've also left a left arm seamer out today who's a very competent one, Mohammad Murad. So there's something in the water there in Qatar. All left arm attack. Again, that angle. They've exclusively bowled around the wicket, haven't they? They've not bowled over the wicket at all, and Nepal will have done their homework. They'll have known this coming in. They haven't really adjusted or reacted well. Qatar have bowled excellently, but Nepal have got themselves into this trouble.
Yes, with the support staff of Team Nepal, Raman Shivakoti and the coach himself, Monty, would have probably given some plans to the batters to deal with this kind of bowling. As you can see, it's played nicely by Arif, played it late down to the third man.
One of the things I love about covering cricket here in Nepal is the amount of passion you see from the fans, and messages from all over the world come into us. And if you do want to get in touch, use that hashtag ACC Premier Cup, or you can message directly me here, Andrew Leonard at Cricket Badge. If you have any questions for Sharad or Paresh, one's come in unprompted. I want to ask you this one, Sharad. I think it's a good one. But you can get in touch on Twitter or Instagram there. Yeah, that's a poor piece of work from the keeper. 2 wides. This comes from Sabal Gamira, who's watching on from Bhaktapur. He says, can you please ask Sharad, can he leave the commentary box and run down to the sidelines and come on as an impact sub for Nepal? Nepal need him.
That's out of the rules. Sabal, maybe next time.
I think he's been watching too much IPL, hasn't he? There is no player impact sub here at the ACC Men's Premier Cup. But I will agree with you, Sabal. He would be a big impact player. And he would come in, I reckon he'd get 65 not out off probably 75 balls. Not too quick, but not too slow. Just right. And he'd help to build things up for Nepal. Still plenty of cricket in the great man sitting to my left. That's Sharad Vasakar. So if you do have any questions, do get in touch. Cricket Badge, I'll ask the two legends of Nepali cricket, who I'm delighted to share the commentary box with me. The fans really starting to come in now. And remember, if you are in the area, or whether you're watching on Kantapur or OSR Sports or Fan Code in India or around the world on the Asian Cricket Council YouTube, get in touch and do send us in your questions. We'll try and get to those when the seamers are bowling. What is the approach? Let's just say we'll transport you into the team. You're out there with Sampal Kami, someone you know very well. What would your approach be for the remainder of this innings? We see the 5 wickets fallen. Kushal Bertel a little soft. A shot that Bim Sharkey just won't be able to believe looking back upon. I'm not sure Asif Sheikh would be too happy with that one either. It was a very well directed bouncer. Powell was unlucky. I'm not sure he's edged that. And Mala, well, just the way he plays, I suppose. But at least 3 of those 5 dismissals a little bit soft. Sampal Kami nearly chops. What would your approach be out there with Sampal?
Yeah, at the moment, we are going around 4 runs per over. With 5 wickets down in the 19th over, I would look to build up a partnership in the next 5 overs. Just play to the merit of the ball. See the percentage shots where I could take minimum risk. And the scoring areas where I could play against those bowlers bowling on at the moment. Yeah, just build up, just have a small target of maybe 20-25 runs and take it from there.
They're only going at 4 and over at the moment. It's always easier said than done, no risk, particularly with 5 down. 19 bowled now. Qatar, they're right on top. 76 for 5.
Congestion ahead. You are on the fastest route. Rerouting. Rerouting. Rerouting.
The all-new Pulsar N160 with dual channel ABS.
You've reached your destination.
Come on, Ovesi.
So already comments flooding in. Try to get to those when the fast bowlers are bowling. The spinners are too quick. You can use that hashtag that has been trending across Nepal throughout the tournament. It really has. ACC Premier Cup. My thanks to the Asian Cricket Council team. They're doing, I have to say, an outstanding job. The new pathway that they've put in place, it is perfect for all of these teams. And a reminder, if you are sending in a message, let us know where you're watching from. We always love to hear the global audience and the global feel of Nepali cricket in particular. If you're watching on from Qatar as well, let us know about the game there. It's that hashtag ACC Men's Premier Cup, hashtag ACC if it's easier, or directly to me, Andrew Leonard at Cricket Badge, and we will get to those questions. Owais Ahmed looks like a left arm spinner, Sharad, with good control, not a big turner of the ball. But again, another one of these left armers using this angle that the Nepali batters haven't found an answer to.
He's been bowling well. As you can see, he's not having a slip in place, which is a bit surprising from the Qatar's point of view. With the turn he's getting. And also 5 wickets down. They would love to. Oh, that's a low ball. Otherwise, it would have been a close one. A free hit, a lucky escape, I would say.
Well, 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 what have we just seen? My opinion, I think this is out. Certainly as a spin bowler. Yeah, you can see he's overstretched just marginally. So it's a no ball, but if we go back to the LBW appeal, the umpire's probably thinking just as well, I didn't have to give a decision. Because this, to me, maybe angling down, was it? Doesn't matter, the arm is outstretched and the lasso has come out, meaning the free hit is incoming. Big moment in the match. Instead of Sampal Kami maybe being gone and it being 77 for 6, it's 78 for 5 and the free hit's incoming. Remember, the field can't change either. Only deep mid wicket and long on out on the leg side. Speared in, it's going to be a wide. You'll have to reload that. I'm not sure what Owais Ahmed's giving out about. Clearly a wide. Another free hit incoming.
I don't know what the bowler was complaining for. That was a big wide. Oh, that was a dolly. I don't know. why Sompal didn't hit it hard. Yeah, probably he didn't expect the ball to be bowled that slow. Nonetheless, 1 run taken.
Very clever piece of bowling. Every batter in their right mind will think about it being speared in for a free hit. He went slower through the air and tempted and teased Cammy, who couldn't really get much on it. Fans, they're a bit worried, but they're trying to get them going. 20 overs have been bowled. It's 80 for 5.
हो लाइफबॉय ह्यान्ड वाशले मार्छ 99.9% भाइरसेस त्यसैले पम्प रब छु संसारकै नम्बर 1 सेलिङ जर्म प्रोटेक्सन सोप ब्रान्ड
Okay, boys, in this pitch, what we need is speed. We need to be fast. Got it, coach. Who's the fastest? Whirling. Okay, whirling. Whirling.
सबैलाई थाहा छ इन्टरनेटको स्पिड र सर्भिस दुवैमा फास्टेस्ट वर्ल्डिङ नै हो.
This is the fastest.
Yeah, really good crowd is expected. They'll filter in throughout the afternoon. It's only about 10:30 a.m. A reminder, if you are coming, get down here soon. Enjoy the action. And the change in bowling as Amir Farouk, one of the battery of left arm seamers, continues. Got some questions coming in, Sharad. They're brilliant to see them from all over the world. We'll start with this one from Sunil Powdell. He's watching on the ACC's YouTube channel from Edmonton in Canada. I can only imagine what time it is there. My brains are probably not going to comprehend it. Probably about 1 o'clock in the morning or something. He's saying the pitch looks a bit slow. It's overcast conditions and there's been some poor shot selections. What would be a competitive score, Sharad?
Yeah, well, the pitch doesn't look as bad as it was yesterday. It was turning square from the second over yesterday, but yeah, after a long time we can see Nepal in some bit of trouble. Probably they should not think of a big target at the moment. Take 5 overs at a time. Maybe around 230 to 250 could be a very challenging total the bowling attack Nepal has.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad wicket. I think it's a good wicket. A little bit of turn on offer, you're always going to get that here in Kathmandu, but it's not sharp turn. The Pacers have just bowled very disciplined lines and angles in particular. The fielders have got their dimensions right too. Now, I'd agree with you, I wouldn't be setting a target right now, Sunil. I would be trying to bat some time, get to the 25 over mark, get to the 30 over mark. The good thing is there's big hitting to come. Depender Singh Airi and Gulshan Jha in particular, and Sandeep Lamachani, all capable. So it's maybe the perfect 2 men at the crease. Just score it, even if it's only 3 or 4 and over for the next 5 or 10 overs. Get to the 30 over mark, 5 down, and then look where you are with 20 to go. We've seen the runs can flow in the last 10, but I will say a bit of a deficiency against this angle, this left arm pace around the wicket angle. I don't think Nepal have looked comfortable against it.
Yeah, it's a very difficult angle actually. You don't face bowlers like that early on. It's definitely something different brought to the table of Nepal today, the batting line of Nepal. They certainly need to think quick and quickly, and that's a quick single taken. These two very good runners between the wicket.
Yeah, we love hearing from you all around the world. Astik Pokhrel watching on from Taiwan on the Asian Cricket Council YouTube channel. Tanoj Sapkota watching on from Japan. He's even sent us a photo. Looks to me like he might be enjoying some sushi or something there with maybe a bit of iced tea. Or who knows, it could be a whiskey and coke. It is a Thursday evening there. Great to hear from you guys. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Janak Joshi, nice to hear from him. He's wondering, are Nepal trying to avoid a clash with UAE by finishing second in the group? I can guarantee you that is not the case. Nepal will want to win every game they play. The point about it being a bit overcast though is a good one. A few of our VIPs in, enjoying the action.
Few questions coming in. My Twitter handle as well today. Lenny as Sompal pulls it straight into the hands. And as always, points to the sky. That was mistimed, straight to the square leg.
I think it's the first delivery bowled over the wicket in the match. And would you believe it, it's got a wicket. Again, an errant stroke. Oace, so fortunate. He's juggled it up into the air. Look at the celebrations, another big send-off. Qatar not happy with the way they played thus far, and they are turning it around in a big way. Nepal are in all sorts of trouble. They've lost 6 wickets in a hurry. Kami's the latest to depart thanks to that juggling catch. He's gone for 11. It's 84 for 6.
क्वालिटीमा नम्बर 1 हुनुको राज के हो?